What's going on, everybody? Yugi514 here, and welcome to another YGOPro Duel. It's not going to be 4 duels, it's only going to be one, and it's going to be this one. Space Junk versus Dark World. You know, how many tries, how many duels I went through just trying to get a good duel with my Space Junk deck. Oh god, it took forever. Finally, the last duel of the night, I even told myself, you know what, this is the last duel I'm going to have. After this, I'm done. I finally get a good duel, a decent duel with this deck. Took it long enough, almost about 15 duels just trying to get one decent duel with it. I just got ready to meta shit, but, you know, it's not the best deck in the world, but hey, it's a fun deck. You know, who says only good decks can be fun decks. So, anyway, let's go ahead and load this replay, and let's see what we have here. So basically, my Space Junk deck is a combination of using like kind of Junk Doppelish, which to with Neospatians and Plant Engine, and pretty much kind of what it is. So might not doesn't really look any different from like a Junk Doppel deck, but you'll definitely see the differences here soon. So you can see my opponent is playing Dark World, which kind of sucks. So Dark World dealings, Scar Cross Border because I want to add Neospatian Man, get the Dark Panther to my hand. Always nice. And of course, I always look on the first turn Danny, try to get first turn Danny because it's always nice. So, don't really the game, which kind of sucks. And it's got quick draw, don't really need it as of right now. So, he's pretty much going off, and he just has 2 grabs in hand, and just look what he's going to do. And actually, at this point in the game actually glitched on me, and I'll show you in a second what happened because the both Graphics activate and target Daylight at the same time. And you see this token right here? There is no token. Well, there's no picture of the fluff token. So it had like the attack and defense and level and all that stuff, but it pretty much had no picture, which was quite hilarious. So basically what I'm going to do is go Junk Synchron, special summon my awesome Cross Porter, and I'm going to sync with these 3 to go into the Orient Dragon, so I can just banish his Solar Dragon. Because no one suspects the Orient Dragon, which I get Deepers in here, but it doesn't really matter because the job was done, which I wanted to banish. So Convert Contact just opens up place for me. Set the Mirror Force in its end turn. Convert Contact is a really nice spell card. It really is. I like it quite a bit. So he's gonna get that Tour Guide, and I'm surprised he didn't summon it. You know, that would have been a nice little thing if he summoned the monster. So I get another Convert Contact, but I do want to discard Grand Mole for it because it's just such a good card. So I just want to set Raikou just end turn. Because Grand Mole is just such a good card, just to have in the hand. So actually, I drew MST, and I set the MST because I wanted away from the banish for the effect of Gates of the Gate to Dark World, and draws a Morphing Jar, which kind of sucks. So I end phase MSD, the card destruction. So my turn, I draw another Junk Synchron, which is my final Junk Synchron, because I milled one with tuning. So I flip up a Raikou and destroy a card that I wish I actually destroyed the middle one because it's Solemn. So right here, I'm going to go Black Rose Nuke. Sure, I'll go minus for it per se, but he's Solemn Justice me, which kind of sucks. I want to get rid of Morphing Jar because I know what Morphing Jar can do, but it didn't really work out all the way. So second for a Contact a bluff just in case I can use it some other time. So of course, she's gonna discard, do this shit with Gates. Flips. No, she doesn't flip Morphing Jar yet. She does now. Pretty much, she doesn't really mind stuff. She gets freaking +5 from that. That's just crazy. Goes to the Red Dragon Archfiend, because Jack Atlas has to say it like that. Mirror Force design is awesome. And top deck of Baylor is also really nice. So Mirror Force Torrential. SL Cross Border face down. So I MST, just blind MST. Just get the Torrential is always nice. Set Spore, set Warning, end. So Spore's gonna stay in the field for quite a while. So she has Drag Down, which is pretty deadly. So she's going to Gates, discarding that. Someone's Tour Guide. It's like, no, how about a Valor? Screw you, I have Valor. So so now I'm just going to special summon the Malefic Cyber. I could have Silent Warning, but I didn't really want to. Because I kind of wanted him to attack my monster, so I now get Dark Panther from have a cross border. And she doesn't drag down, which is quite interesting. I figured she would have, but she was probably waiting to next turn, or he was waiting to probably next turn to see what he will probably get with the draw. So he gets that second drag down, so kind of sucks to get 2 drag downs, you know, you don't have anything to really go for, but discards the Breach kind of sucks. And another one discards Dark Hole, sad face, and I go ahead and Mirror Force because Spore I like having my field for right now. And he has a Monster Reborn in his hands, which is pretty deadly per se. So I top deck Lomoth, which sucks. So right now I'm just gonna summon Dark Panther, discard Lomoth, special summon Quick Draw, sync up for the awesome power of Junk Destroyer. Destroy the back row, and attack Tour Guide. And there you go, that's pretty cool. I have a pretty good field right here. Now Convert Contact's pretty much dead because I have no more Neospacians. And another drag down, but he doesn't use it. Because, you know, I Silent Warning the Monster Born. It's like, screw you. You are not going to use that on me. I don't want to use that. I don't want to use that Monster Born. That'd be completely stupid. So I'm hoping to draw Monster Go for game, but I get Rhoda with no more targets. Yeah, that sucks. So I go for 2600, and you can't kill him right now. So, opponent's turn. I don't remember what he draws. He draws Dark Hole, which is... that hurts. Especially I have a Junk Drawer, but I have a Spore, so it doesn't really hurt me all too much. I still can't really top deck a monster. I did, but, you know, that 0 attack is just so awesome. Goodness, it's just the best thing in the world. And I know I play average, I just probably didn't top deck. I just didn't top deck it, so nice some draws. Drag down. She gets through a Rhoda, which I have no more targets for Rhoda. So it goes Grapha. I'm just Silent Warning the Grapha. Because I know, because he has a second one, I didn't want her to get 2 Graphas on the field. So some people may think, oh, that was a bad move, but remember, the person had 2 Graphas on the field, in the graveyard, so he would have gotten 2 out and would have killed me. So I get a Monster More, so pretty much this game goes. I banish 2, Gears Orchard, Chaos, so banishes the Grapha, Monster Porn into the second Grapha, and beat down with his own Grapha. I keep calling it he or her or she, it, baba booba. I don't know. But, yeah, that was the Duel of Space Junk. That makes me work out some. It's sort of like an old version of it, which updated a little bit because there was Brionic in there at one time. There's only 1 Debris and there was 2 Chaos Sorcerers at one time. You know, I updated for the list, but I need to do a full-blown deck overhaul to really work out kinks in the deck and all that stuff. So, but I hope you guys enjoyed the Duel of Space Junk versus Dark Worlds. So anyway, comment, rate, subscribe, and bye.